Hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa, where our survival rate is not looking good.
Nope.
Like, I'm genuinely curious if it's possible. I know it's not possible to get everyone to survive, but I'm wondering if there are any avoidable deaths.
Nope.
Oh, alright then. Actually, now that I think about it, I think my sister told me about that.
Yep.
Alright. Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. After a few minutes. So, this is everyone?
Well then.
Okay, let's discuss what we've all discovered. Yeah, good idea.
Alright, Allie, what'd you discover?
There was a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor, and it had all kinds of chemicals and stuff.
Okay.
And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should go at least take a peek. I highly recommend it.
I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that.
That was mean.
That was a little mean.
Oh, but it's not all good stuff, though. There was medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also, a bunch of different poisons.
Poison?
They were all labeled clearly, though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
I'm gonna make a bold prediction at this juncture.
Protein coffee?
Oh.
Poison in the protein coffee?
I mean, that's even bolder than I was gonna go. I was gonna go that they were gonna use that poison. That's a good point. Because the only other person I could think of would be Celeste with her tea. Oh, that's good.
Yep.
That's really good.
Thinking like a murderer over here.
I know. I was gonna say, like, I feel like we came up with that out of nowhere. We couldn't figure out, like, Mondo killed Chihiro.
It's true.
Still, we'd better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right?
What do you mean?
Well, just in case. You know what I'm trying to say.
Just in case. Yeah, I think you're right.
However,
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself.
But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open, that's absolutely the work of the mastermind. I found a couple rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room.
The headmaster's room? That sounds like exactly the kind of place we'd find some clues.
If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside, who cares about a stupid lock? It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. What was that? Whoa. No, please, continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said? Hell no, I didn't.
hey.
Then what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room.
Unbelievable.
Backing down your headmaster's door? What kind of foreign education are you trying to start here?
Your teacher had such faith in you.
That's my room, you know. It is now, anyway. And you're thinking of busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad. I'm not mad. You're totally mad. I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having these thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations. Seriously.
Too bad.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There. That's the rule now, you jerks. The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. Is he gone? Oh, man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me. For serious.
Well,
But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room.
But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do. He said breaking down. Nothing about picking the lock or if we obtain the key legally, which I'm assuming is not going to happen. I'm assuming it's the lock picking one.
Metal sheets had been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch.
In other words,
Just like everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though.
Kyoko? She's ignoring me.
So,
Hey, Makoto! Does Kyoko seem upset to you?
that's right.
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Because we were
What's
kind of a
your
dick.
deal?
To be fair, we tried to do the right thing.
We did, yeah.
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her.
This is bad. So, has everyone said what they need to say?
I think so.
For serious.
But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up. Can I say something?
How about that?
It's 'cause my dad was smoking in bed. That's... no. I have something I'd like to report. So, you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
Perhaps.
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right? Yeah, I remember. What about it?
Well, I found another one. Another picture. Almost like that one.
Another one?
But this time, the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. And they were all smiling. And the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal covering the windows.
So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. But how can that...
Conspiracy.
Monokuma must have faked it. But if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it, there would have to be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
Can't be. It's a fake. But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but...
so then,
Then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died?
Huh?
because
That's what you're saying, isn't it?
No, that's not it.
I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refuse to do the same.
That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry.
Hey, come on.
Come on, guys. Stop fighting or all your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say.
You might be right, but still.
I'm gonna assume it's Byakuya.
Are you still so conflicted?
What?
It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Byakuya. You all have the same sunken looks on your face. You were also ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure.
You know?
Sorry.
Just a second.
Why are you apologizing?
Sorry, bro.
Leave us alone. You're not a part of this.
That's right.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are and always will be completely separate. Whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh?
Did he finally just say something useful?
hey,
Ouch.
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good.
Such ignorance.
I'm just in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers. He was taking a bath. Is he saying he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did he tell him something?
Would seem.
Maybe we should all go take a bath. Ah, good idea.
A mixed bath.
Okay.
A mixed bath.
If Alter Ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been.
I thought for sure he was gonna say, I know something that happened with Sakura, and then...
That's what I thought. That's where I thought that was going.
Hey, it's Toko.
When I got to the dressing room, Toko was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come hear what Alter Ego has to say too?
What's your problem?
I already heard it with Master. With Master? You don't have to keep saying it anyway, so what are you doing here right now? Shut up. Stop bothering me.
How about that?
Get out of the way. We have to talk to Alter Ego.
Well,
No, I made Master a promise. A promise? Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing.
huh?
What are you, his dog? If it's what Master wants, I'll do anything he asks.
You just love being mistreated.
Well, fine. If you really want me gone, by all means.
Uh-oh.
Hey guys, what's going on?
We'd like you to move.
Sure thing, just kneel before me and beg.
First a mega masochist, and now a super sadist. We did bad. Toko, seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop.
Huh? Huh?
You SOB!
Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg.
How about that?
Come on, Makoto, give her the old 1-2 combo. 1, drop to your knees. 2, beseech. That's fantastic. Why are you acting like you're not a part of this? I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her and I said, please, I'm begging you. Will you let us use the laptop?
Oh, I'm on fire!
Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent-up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating. So even you realize it's abuse.
Hey,
Should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay!
You really came.
Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to kept you all waiting.
correct.
Just what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time has come.
I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands had started to shake.
Just a second.
Move.
A single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over.
So then,
Here we go.
Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them.
Can you tell us what you found out?
Leave it to me.
Sure, I analyzed the finals and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particular important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal high school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here.
That's...
It's exactly the situation we found ourselves in. It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peaks themselves. What? Wait, hold on. Then the reason we've been in prison here, it wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever.
No way!
It was the school itself?
That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
just a second.
I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest.
That's right.
Seems that the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. What does that mean?
What?
Yeah, what kind of name is that for something?
Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was formed to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
I see.
I see, things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is 1 year ago, this tragedy took place. And whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as kind of a staging ground.
That's right.
They plan to sequester the students here where they live out the rest of their lives.
So,
But why would the Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
Hey.
And what could this tragic event have possibly been? In a flash, Kyoko typed their questions into the computer, and the answer we got was,
Sorry, I don't know if that information was ever on this computer. It's gone now. I'm totally useless. I'm sorry.
and that's all he said. Then, this really is the end. We get halfway through the answer and that's it?
Indeed.
It would appear so. Disappointing. Oh, wait. There's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind.
The mastermind? Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far.
Did you figure out the mastermind's identity? No, that I still don't know, but I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possibly even likely that he's somewhere in the school right now.
The headmaster?
The headmaster is here in the school?
Okay.
Then that's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma has been calling himself the headmaster, right?
Perhaps.
Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
We're serious.
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So, what are we supposed to do?
I'll find a way.
Huh?
No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Yoko, what's going on? I can't explain why. I know that I have to find him.
She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
So then.
We should see if Alter Ego has any more information.
That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure, and she started typing again.
Did you learn anything else? I'm sorry, that's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seemed to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here. I'm really sorry.
Then it really is all over.
Hey.
Wait, Alter Ego seems to have more to say. Well, it's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday.
A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was a flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed.
They're all dead. What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but... it really happened. Oh, sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
Anyway.
Well then, I guess that's it.
That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again.
You've done your job, thank you. I'm done? I guess I am, huh? Then maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kinda tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later.
With that, the laptop entered sleep mode.
I see.
So Alter Ego did everything he could.
Indeed.
We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore.
But
But I feel kind of sorry for him.
But
Feel sorry, but he's just a computer program, right?
Well,
I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know?
I mean, yeah, it did, but that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you?
Well, no. But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way.
I know what you mean. I feel the same way. Hey, come on. It's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But, you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really? Huh? I started to think about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. Alter Ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
that's right.
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend.
I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. Then there's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends, the merrier, right?
how about that?
Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival.
So anyway,
Don't so anyway that. It's a totally smart and cool thing I quoted that from I don't remember where.
Hey,
anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that?
No, but
just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and who isn't your friend.
ouch. Do you really mean that?
The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time.
Yeah, good idea. What was the Hope's Peak staff thinking?
What?
Why are they making us kill each other?
Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started everything.
Well,
Yeah, he said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right?
It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything happening that you could describe that way. What about you guys?
I don't really watch the news, so...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, nothing comes to mind.
anyway,
The event led to the closing of Hope's
at
Peak.
the very
If
least,
nothing else, it must have had some kind of connection to this school.
Maybe all the students here were killed or something.
However,
That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that. Then maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew that the school had even been shut down.
I see.
Totally covering up something like that, I suppose, is not totally impossible.
What the heck?
What the heck's with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that.
anyway,
Maybe, but right now there's only one path open to us.
so,
We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
correct.
We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
No matter what,
As long as we can get our hands on him, I think.
Kyoko, when she said headmaster, I got that feeling again.
But even that is a problem not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
so then,
Well, our business is done here, so for now we should get out of here.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Then I... Huh? Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... No, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Byakuya's gonna be so mad at me. Let's avoid getting involved any further.
Good call. But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger. You're not so mad about that whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you? Oh, that little matter doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter even a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building.
Now I'm really angry.
My head's about to boil with rage.
Please.
Don't get so angry here. Let me help center your chakra. Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Fang for a fang? Be careful, he just chanted the incantation of devastation.
No, it's just a saying.
Oh, I see. But what's he talking about?
I just do a Sakura.
Oh, that would make sense.
This as such. Soon the doors to the dining hall, okay?
Nighttime.
Sweet.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Correct.
So it's nighttime.
Hey,
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way.
I agree.
it's true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed.
Everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. And we will pick up that thought in the next episode.
Man, that's a long time to be lost in thought.
That is a long time to be lost in thought. You know, I mean, it's about a day's worth. That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's true.
I get lost in thought for an entire day.
I would agree with that.
I would think so. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.